Duty. It means so many things to different people. For some, it's about taking care of the family. For others, it's about serving their country or fulfilling their dreams. And then there are those who see duty as something far deeper, something that shapes who we are. But what exactly is this duty? I mean, what is the real definition of duty? If somebody asks you, or someone has asked you, or even you yourself would have thought sometimes that what is my duty, what is it actually is. So, have you got ever like a clear answer of this duty? Like, what is it really? Is it a burden, or is it a path to freedom? I mean, what is it exactly? Today, through the words of Swami Vivekananda, we'll uncover the meaning of duty that goes beyond what we usually think. Stay with me because this might change the way you see your everyday actions. Swamiji explains that duty means doing the right thing with honesty, love, and faith in God. Well, let me explain this to you with an example. Think about the last time when you found a lost wallet or maybe extra change at the shop. No one was watching you, right? You could have kept it, but something inside you told you to return it back. That feeling, that's true duty. It's about doing the right thing even when no one will clap for you. That means even when no one is watching you, and at that time, if you're doing the correct thing, that is your true duty. That is the actual duty, or that is the definition of duty as per Swami Vivekananda ji. Next, we move on to the next line. Everyone's duty is different based on their role in life, but we must do our own work sincerely without copying others. That means we know that each and every person who are there living on this planet Earth, they have their different roles, and according to that, their duties are also different. You can say there are, variety of examples. If you talk about the prime minister, then he cannot work like a housewife, right? He cannot, work like a housekeeping, or you can say like a waiter in the hotel, because their roles are different, so their duties are also different. Similarly, when we talk about the other things, like when we talk about not copying the others, that means when you are a student, at that time, your responsibility is to study. But if you are watching something like maybe on YouTube or television, and you have watched something or a character, we can say, in a movie, and then you are thinking that I also want to become like him or like her, then you start doing the things that they are doing. You start watching their, you can say YouTube channels, or maybe there are more videos and all, and trying to copy them. So that is not correct. According to your situation, your duties are already assigned. So you should be working towards that instead of copying the others, instead of, you can say mimicking what the others are doing. So this is also a very important thing. Next, we should not complain about small tasks because each and every duty is important. So you must have heard, your parents saying this, at a very young age, that each and every duty that you do, whether it is small or big, they all have a very great impact in your life. And that is true. Even if you're, washing the dishes after having your dinner or maybe lunch or breakfast, that also, even that small thing or the task that you have done, that adds, you can say a small, you can say drop of discipline in your life. On a big run, if you see, then it will be actually a great, you can say, thing that you have done in your life, because that creates a discipline, and that on a long run becomes really huge and big, and that helps and shapes your character also. So never consider any duty as small or big. Always remember that each and every duty that you do or that is available on this earth is important. Next, doing our duty helps us grow stronger and brings us closer to the God. Yes, this is true and very, you can say, important us to remember. Next, true duty is done without expecting rewards or getting attached to it. That means you should not attach to the results or the rewards which will be coming after, performing the duty. You should not attach to the rewards, and this is what we have learned like since we were young. Like when we were children, we were students. Since then, it is being told to us that it's important to participate in a, you can say, in a competition. It's just not important for you to become the winner. It is important to become a participant, right? So you need to understand that you should not, attach to the reward much. Otherwise, miseries will come. And yes, there is a chance for that to happen. That is why it is said to not get attached to the results. Next, if we do our work with love and without selfishness, it becomes a form of worship. Well, this is also a very important thing, a very important line that emphasizes on that how your duty can become worship. That means if you're doing that duty without any selfish motives, that means the duty has been done without selfishness or selflessness, you can say. And the whole duty is based on your love, or you can say you love the work you do. That is why you must have seen at many places it is written karm hi puja hai, right? So that means work is worship. When your work becomes worship is the time when you are not attached to the results, you are not selfish, and you are doing that work out of love, not in under pressure. You're not working under pressure, but you're doing because you love it. That means you're following your passion. So that kind of duty, it actually becomes worship. That means you're worshipping someone or something, the one which is higher self, or the one whom we call as divine or the universe. So this is one of the most important line that I love from this chapter of duty by Swami Vivekananda ji. Next, we move on to that if we become slaves to duty without understanding it, we lose peace and joy. Okay, let me explain this to you with an example. Think about, a person who works 24 hours 7 and he never rests, or you can say never smiles, and he or she is just running after deadlines, that is completing their deadlines, right? Working under their boss. They forget why they have started in the first place. Like when they have started it, they just forget about it, the time when they started it. Everyone who starts, they always start working. Why? Because they want peace in life. They want a life which is happy enough. Okay, but when you go into that run, you sometimes forget about it. You just work all the day, you can say 24 hours 7, sometimes in some cases it happens, and they take their duty. Duty should make the life meaningful. Okay, when we say duty, then it actually should make the life meaningful, and it should not turn us into machines. This is also very important line, that we are not robots, right? We are normal human beings. We need a work life balance in our life. That is why it is said that you should choose a duty that you have to do wisely, and of course something that you can do which is your passion, because it is your passion, then it becomes a worship also. Now, the last thing that Swamiji suggests in his, talk on duty is that the best way to do our duty is with a calm mind, full heart, and by offering everything to the God. So this is what Swamiji's, teachings are on the, you can say, the topic of duty. And I really loved his concept of duty, and I do follow that. I hope you understood all of these things, and I hope this will definitely make your day to day if you're hearing it till now. So before ending the video, I'd like to, give a summary of this whole concept of duty. So about duty, what Swamiji says, that he reminds us that duty, when done with love and sincerity, becomes something more than just work. It becomes a way to connect with the divine, that is the higher self of ours, and you can say the higher power that you believe in, the universe, the God. It becomes a way to connect with the divine. This is what it means. Every small task, no matter how ordinary it seems, has the power to make us stronger and bring peace to our hearts. So as you step in your day, remember, don't just perform your duties, or don't just do your duties. Live them with joy. That's where real growth begins, right? So now I'd like to, know about your definition of duty, and like what you think duty is actually. And I would love to hear this from you. I would love to, read your comments about duty.